Do, do, do. Are you well? Hello? Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know if you guys are a huge fan of Mighty Heroes, please subscribe to me, subscribe to my Mighty Heroes channels, and yeah. Also, the reason why you guys are the greatest because you're Japan, you're also support Mighty Heroes content in our community. We've been doing it for 3 years and always will be. So if you guys heal fan, please check it out. Our first all the way down to fifth season, what we do for the past 3 years. So yeah, let's get started. So, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get the sound back. Anyways, we are literally sound back. So, once again, how's everybody doing today? We are back. Your host tomorrow. They call me Power Ranger. Also, they call me Shamer. Sorry, they call me Shamer. Power Ranger here. And what is going on, Money Heroes fans? In for the next episode 3. And let's get started in there. We've got a lot of stuff to talking about. Freddy Constrancio, what's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing good so far. How's everybody doing this chat? I know I got this old room here because I was pretty tied up. But yeah, the next movie is coming up. It's pretty soon. I know some of these people at work yesterday is forcing me to watch the new Star Wars movie. But I rather to prefer George Lucas films, some of Star Wars for his version better than this, because I know I understand a lot of people, but too. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. In the end of the day, Star Wars will be a popular, but not what Disney did. That would be the one thing that he did. So yeah, the new movie is coming up pretty soon, and I probably will see the new Yatsu movie. I really wish they would have changed it to the first instead of the 12, because yeah, once again, a lot of people. Yeah, once again, Power Rangers fans, if you guys watch this, yeah, a lot of people, and I want to give you guys a shout out too for giving. Also, shout out to the fan club. Now, Ivan Who's that I actually heard. Right, so Ivan Ooze. Oh God, I got bad news. Like I cut myself yesterday, and like man, almost 3 on a 4. So, oh man, I feel sorry about it too. Oh, I'm feeling sorry, man. Man, that's really terrible, man. It's really, really terrible. And you're not a 1-1. I even cut myself maybe a few times, couple more times for that, but it didn't hurt me very much. That dollar was. Oh, yeah, that one's gonna hurt. Since yesterday. Oh man, that was kind of terrible. Well, at least he will be better now. Doesn't hurt very much, you know. Lee doesn't hurt you very much. Okay, so what are you going? Like I was saying, you guys. Sorry, like I always said, Ivan Ooze. Now a lot of people think that we had a lot of people it's been asking about Ivan Ooze. We haven't been asking about Ivan Ooze since '93. I don't know, it was new or old. I don't know. Is it really new and old? New. It's probably the new life that you've been using. That's what I was saying. Yeah, just make remind you to mind you next time. I have to remind you for next time. Yeah, be careful with yourself. You don't want to really get cut yourself and make you bleeding out. Even though, and just for remind you guys, if you're going to use knife to use something for cut something for your food or open boxes, make sure you be careful so you don't cut yourself and use it wisely so you don't cut yourself. So, yeah, my advice for you guys is to be careful and use it wisely. To ask your parents to ask your parents to help you open that for you, or have somebody to open up do this for you, so you don't get caught for yourself. And that's reason advice, and I'll give you the advance to it. So yeah, Ivan Ooze, and everybody's been talking about Ivan Ooze that is going to be returned. Like we haven't even heard about. Well, before that, we're still going to be talking about Power Rangers, uh, dinosaurs, and a lot of movies start. Especially He-Man is going to be coming out pretty soon, and that is on the 5th. 4th of July. And yeah, I heard 45 days until 45 days until no, not 45, sorry. 46, I meant. 46 days until July 5th. Yeah, a lot of us been talking about it. People at work have been talking about it. And yeah, sometimes it's really nice. But a lot of referred of um, doing necklaces for my own agreement or even something. But that's really, really, really simple. If you guys know anything. So yeah, the other day, X-Men 97 on 97. Season 2 is official trailer coming to that scene and scene was pretty hidden hard. The old animations is still really cool. I do like the storytelling, but the 90s, yes, and it's hit pretty hard too. The soundtracks and even the style animation, they brought it back. Like some of these artists or some people should have done that with Thundercats and Teen Titan Go. They at least they brought it back from the movie, but not from the Teen Titan Go's and making it really ridiculous that we all wanted it. If they can bring it back from the Mastato days, the old style of this to remaking it or making it niceable for the fans till we all going up, that would be the greatest, but instead they don't want to do it. And I gotta agree with the movie fan on this one. But Teen, but X90, sorry, X-Men, I mean X-Men 91. If you guys are a huge fan of, if you guys are a huge fan of X-Men fans, let me know in the comments what you love about the franchise, what you guys thought about this. X-Men 97. I mean, I did see one episode and it was really the greatest, even though I don't like you had this one guy direct. It should have been a different director or somebody you can please bring this guy back. But the animation that I love about it, they brought about the nines like they used to be. Especially we're going to talk about dinosaurs too. Yes, I know I said it a lot of times. Even though like, we get some updates, a lot of updates more, and upcoming movies, updating news. If we hear of another update, pretty boring. See how it goes. Now I will do you get number one credit, but not I want for. And I know a lot of people was very furious about the new Star Wars movie, but I do give them one credit. But it should have been George Lucas years ago. I was very disappointed because one of them studios should have really at least got it. See, He-Man. Also, you guys are a huge fan of He-Man. He-Man, the Master Universe fans, if you guys want this, it's involved about the franchise. If you guys really excited about this movie coming up, and yeah, Mom and I are going to see it. My mom and I is going to see it because, again, I haven't been even there since the last time, and since then, and the last time I went there is I think it's Moana 2. That's our the community. Then I went to go over there. You guys went to your theaters and see upcoming movies again. I expect you guys' opinion about it too, by the way. But sometimes some of them I will have to disagree and picking sides that I agree with. And when it's true, when it's not true. Yes, I do remember that I graduated like a couple years ago. I just saw the old video for that. See any question? Do do do. Yeah, any question about this? Because I know last time that he talked about the season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And speaking of that, the anniversaries from what's this month? So I'm gonna have to at least make a video for this with my cabinet here. And what are the birthdays? You guys had a birthday for this month. I should have made a big channel video, by the way. But at least I did went over there, talked to my friend to celebrate his birthday. And at least I went over there for my birthday last month to talk to my buddies of mine. And I would have went there, but at least I told them about this social that I got podcasts later on. Because this is the month this is the month from last month of we got started. Sorry, my nose again. Scroll down. Let me just create a scene right here when I use the person. We're gonna take it a break for that, and then after that, we're gonna take it a long, like couple minutes or few minutes of break, and I already noticed that. And when I come back, and when we come back from the podcast, then we'll continue to know this more. Because I know the talent sound will be coming out pretty soon, probably June, July. But yeah, we'll be back of another episode. Stay tuned. We'll be like that. Up the Money Heroes season 4. Sorry. I'm gonna have to put it on the music. But yeah, stay tuned, everybody. We'll be live in the news and Money Heroes. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. We are back. I had to make sure this thing is very testable. I usually say it at least in the moment. Just I gotta see the least in the moment. But we are back up to Blake. So yeah, we are back from Blake. Hope you guys join for this thing. I had to put the different music next time. Ow. What? Yeah, really about me. Anywho, right now we still know any news for Power Rangers. I mean, we had it like yesterday or today and before that, yesterday. But we do notice about this Ivan Ooze. And also, another episode that I've seen is pretty cool. Shout out to shout out to Zany's Vales Mania or Zany's Film Mania, by the way. I did see the episode of this, and it's about to turn because before this, he's literally, I think it's the same years that the movie. Anywho, what did I get what you say? Because sometimes I keep forgetting. Yeah, shout out to Zany Vales. I did see the episode of Beast Hunters. If you guys want to check it out, I will put it in the link in well so you guys can check it out. And also shout out to these guys. I do love how they turn out. But I had to reveal a Twitter about it later on about this and see how it goes. You know, it's supposed to be on 5 Ranger and then 1 Ranger came by here, but it's all I guess it's also their collision. But you know how it is. You know how it is. They permit knowledge. Yeah, this is what we care about is knowledge. And I do have to agree with Ruby Fan on this one about this. I wonder our members about this whole knowledge thing that they hate means they rather just stick with knowledge. What he means about it, they rather just stick with the class and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still with this knowledge concept of the brain and the five passing, but pretty good still moments right now. I mean, we did had it years ago, but they're bringing back the Y and plus, it's my mom's favorite child, by the way. He-Man. I'm literally the Power Ranger fan. You guys notice this? The Super Sentai. And of course, some of them you guys don't notice. Colin, what's going on? We got Colin and Brandon over there. It's a good thing I watch my own movies instead of theirs. But for next week. And I'm thinking around next week. I'm not so sure, but you know how it is. But next week is Discord Friday. So I'm gonna have to tell her about this Discord. Had her come and get me. Tony Cindy Fought Studio. They should have kept it. But I do love the way that they turn out to be like they used to be. But I guess they keep the same style, but the remakes they should at least kept it. So I can think what I said. Oh, sorry, I almost got. Sorry, I was waiting. I was think what I said. I know it's got really quiet. Sorry, forget me, Phyllis. My cousin is graduating yesterday, and my cousin had a new car with tech inside. Wow! Shout out to him. So did to your cousin, by the way. Congratulations for him. This is almost my major of us when we first graduated. Let's see, when was this? The 28th. Yeah, yesterday is the day I graduated. Yesterday is the day that I graduated days ago, and that's remind of us when we first graduated. So yeah, we out of school. Probably knows. And sure, Casper. Yeah, I don't know. You guys noticed this? but they're bringing back Casper back again. I know it's right. Before that is Paramount, and it was Universally, but now Fox, Disney Fox is bringing back. First it was Paramount, mainly with animation style. Then I believe it was like Universally. Yeah, it was Universally, but still, it was still been Universally of the movie. And then you had, and then you had like I'm trying to think. Fox too. Yeah, Fox from now they're actually had it with Fox 2 to remake too, but not remaking, but playing it now it's back. I would have called it that. Now some of the movies that it is called a remake, reboot, but some of them they're bringing it back called remaking by re now it's two versus the remaking. It's like rebranding it, but bringing back to a new movie of bringing your franchise back, our childhood back. If it was me, I would probably doing it, but have a new generation of an audience and bring back Star Wars too. That's what I meant for that to explain you guys understandable. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that they bring the Casper back. Hopefully, they will do something for the new audience, the new generation, the new audience, but especially the knowledge. But for me, I like to bring back the knowledge too. I like to bring back to time periods because we even had it since around Mighty Morphin. And the only things I like about was the Wild West. But the other stuff we didn't get in particular with these other Power Rangers that I believe they went to the Middle Ages. I'm completely not sure for that. All I know is sure they went over there and Mighty Morphin. I think that's the reason why he's the greatest. But I can't take it for this one. Yeah, Brandon Nines, but it's like Brandon Nines, it's like Brandon all these styles that we all grew up watching on. I don't get it. I don't know why we didn't had the Y Razor one and the 2001. At least we got an animation one, but again, we should have at least got it in two, not two. And I may have seen that movie a long time ago. Casper. And fun fact, Casper is actually was named after the boy passed away years ago. It is now it's Fox. I really wish it was Universally that does that again, because at least we got other franchises like the Little Rascals and that I watched when I was little. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys noticed that I was literally wanting to be a star from the beginning. That was actually my dreams to be an actor as a kid, because if I had thought about this like I did it like now, but at the time, I never thought about it. But I always want to do acting stuff. Why to be writing the script? Like having some studios came over here and just film here. It would be and brought back so many actors who play them, and it was named after the real stars too. That's why it became iconic. They should make a documentary to that film too. So yeah, taking some elements for that. Um, but get up to the for instance about this whole situation. It's pretty instant about what we never had about it. Never mentioned about um, Ivan Ooze, and then bringing a guy back. Like this is crazy. I guess reason why they listen to us for the reason Ivan Ooze, because you guys don't know Ivan Ooze is from 1995 movie, and they're giving a lot of clues. Is he coming back or it's a clue? Because we're trying to figure out if Ivan Ooze from MPR movie from 1995 is coming back. The classic story too. This is crazy that Disney has actually started to do Disney Plus of that, because it should be Comcast, but I feel like the studio never done that with a franchise. And the crazy is it, but yeah, the talent show. You guys noticed this? They're playing the talent show again, but I will have to be honest right here because I really started doing talent show a long time ago in high school. Several 6 years ago when we used to do talent shows a lot. Um, I played the guitar a lot, and then and then after the Beatles, I play my own original songs. Super Legend, and then the Legend of Mason True is made by me. Then after that, you know, in school, you know, they don't give time for like 2 minutes, and compared to World Short, because I played it like last year and I won second place. But in school, we had fun and we joined over there and we sing and join one of my friend's songs in school. It was like Odds Boys over there, all the fellas, and yeah. But let's be to be honest here, compared to War Story this, they just want the time here for the reason because if you really think about it, because it's too small and it's not even big. So this is the reason why I'm going to start really retire and start doing my own songs alone instead of doing it anymore if it does happen. So, but they actually gave me a link too. The first, I should have actually got it first because I played it so much harder, and I actually played it over there on YouTube Shorts too. And I'll show you this that I got. Yeah, this is what I got like around last year. This is what I got from last year, and it gave me a link for the first time. So yeah, it actually got me in this one. Sport for time. Oh yeah, let me put my muffin on really quick. Yes, next time I'm probably doing it for you guys. 'Cause I know I haven't put my Ranger Morphin on and quite out loud. Um, yeah, I was supposed to get that Sage Titan and of course toy, and then my mom would have bought me one for that. But even though it's a kids thing, but I'll probably be storing it, or I'll probably go get another one for Amazon if this thing was so super cheap. Because my brother would have afforded, kind of afforded, because I'm still don't understand how they get so expensive. And I'm trying to look for this cheap instead of for them to make it expensive now. Ah, yeah. The only issue is it's not the morpher. It's not the change or hinting thing. It's just the West thing is rubbery. It's not material things of
materials of the other ones. Like Aubrey's wrist thing, it's the rubber thing, and this thing is stuck, and it should have been like taping stuff thing, whatever you want to call this thing. It should have done it better too. But I probably will get this similar to this, but a different style. Um, Not only for this, but the other ones too. So it'll be a much better whisket. So yeah, I better study this. Now this is kind of when we doing it for RPM stuff a little bit, but not um um kind of like mine, not like mine morphin. Because I think that we have to just a little bit by the white way. So let's see. What started this phone call? Last clip before we start hitting off. All right, 2, 3. Dino Feet. That's version 1, and then the other one is something. I'm trying to think what this original name, but the World Cup will be the same. And I just wish they were thinking about this a little different. Morph, Call, and Dino Fury, because I think it's a little easy for that too. Because we could have done it kind of like similar to this, similar to Researcher, but different. Teach style, Morph Call, Henshin, Transformation Call, but a bit different than our original, our own thing. Instead of us into it and like RPM for example, like RPM for example, still have my sword with me. Like I said, I'm still going to start with painting it, take some piece out, and with painting it off, like I did with my Green Ranger helmet around like last year. And I still had a suit, but next time I'm probably refished it because the back is flip up, and I'll probably get it on with that. So you probably know who knows how it is for there. But this one I'll probably paint it from the future. You probably knows Mania's Way. Um, yeah, and I still had this one for right here. Now, when we first watched, and I know I watched Cosplay Fury, I watched a couple more times while I was listening to um, the Audion series. And also shout out to these two guys once again, and requested for one for stars, one for the one that I joined from United Universe. fan media, Warner Rooms or carriers. I will do that half of that, and then other ones, and then because I want to do a Dotson during that scene of the flashback, us fighting to it, and then I think it will be intro, and then the other ones will be I will have to cut some of the scenes, edit it, had them edit it, then because I can work the scripts over there, cut everything again. But I can't tell you this. But I will tell you this: who will join us for the Durham Wide Festival? They will be adapting of this too. I will give a hint. Can't tell you which character will be joining us, but I will tell you it will be adapting of the references of the video. I'm taking some elements to it and using up the nods over there. Yeah, I learned my lesson because if I had knew any of this about this, met these guys about this, man, I would have really kept it. And I understand why they want to keep it a secret to spoilers or to keep us a surprise. Not spoilers, just spoilers. I don't understand why they say spoilers, but don't want to show anybody about this because it's going to be surprise. Because I guess they want to keep it a secret. Because, but still, we still really want to know for our excitement. Like get it by the contract that you still have to keep it secret, but still, it's really hard for us to give us more than that, more impressive than that too. Of the Power Rangers reboot, and I had to start making a video about this. I should have done it sooner, but I did about the Ninja Kids, and I think hopefully that they would get done around August, around like 3 months from now, or 3 to 2 months from now, or 2 to 3 months from now, so we can see that. Hopefully, they got rid of this too. So in that case, we get to see that. In that case, we get to see a lot of stuff. More action. And I really wish they would put sound. I used some of my sound effects, punch sounds too. Because I'm gonna have to download that pretty soon about it too. And yeah, Epic Reef. Also, subscribe to me if you guys are a huge fan of My Heroes, by the way. But the wait a minute and leave it a comment rounds with you guys started. And did you have any questions about this old upcoming news about this too? What's up, Holden? Doing? What's going on? Let's see. Long time no see. It's been a long time. Wow, it's been actually a couple weeks. Just official moving the parade to Grand Prix. Nice. Nice. Anyways, it's been a while. How are you? Mine's doing great. Just talking about our friends, nice too. Um, yeah, everything's going good. What can we learn us up to? Everything's doing so great. Just got really fans just a while ago, weeks ago, or days ago, and my audience series and I'm working on Money Heroes Entertainment channel. So we are finished. Now, if you guys want to check it out, please still the third one will be coming up, but it will be the short one. I'll turn this camera around so you guys can check it out. Forget about this later. So yeah, I know this thing keeps messing up again. Let's see if we can turn this up again. And there we go. We fix. So yeah, other day, like 2 weeks, it was like 2 weeks ago. So you guys know I played this character, and I voiced few of the Rangers. But I voiced it them because nobody, I know that nobody, I didn't get a chance to get any sooner. I wish I could sooner. The CD went in the harness, so instead of that, I will have to voice all the Rangers myself. But me playing this one is really cool, and then I once would have played one game, and then yeah, and then three of these characters, one of our members voiced that. One character who voiced yeah, and we were supposed to be having one of my friends that I joined to voice SPD. But I just remember, competition. Everyone's will have to play that, and then I have to because of the stressful, and I'm waiting for months, so instead of that, I had to do it. Edit it myself, but we will eventually will get at it pretty soon for that one. So we'll try to see if I can work on that for the other one. Just a half of that, because we want to adapt to that part two, and half it up for this one to live Manson. For the first one is actually good, and it's really cooking because I did make some sound effects, but now I got 70, 272 views, and that was last year. Then I made a preview of this to coming pretty soon, and then last month, and then a month later, and this is this month. Now it hits like 343 views, and since I first released this project of audience series for part two of Return of Zion, or Zion Wan, you preferred, you preferred. And yeah, and like I said to you guys, it hits hard. The music is all fully made by me, by hand in hand, but it's also an app that everybody's been using it, and I've been using it like twice, a lot of times up this thing ever since I used that. But now I got this, I get easily can use it bandwidth with this music more than my phone does. Even though it's delicious, but it takes me a while to come up with a ritual by making startable and non-roll to the 60s. To bring this in this project from wanting want to bring this, we could bring this to the 60s. Like if you think about it, you know, all PS2, it's like years ago, all games they want to bring back to life, like each time period in time to life, like PS2, graphic order and certain stuff. Um, I remember I played that game, but it's the 40s World War Two game that I used to play when I was little. But they bring it back to life in this game. So that few other stuff, you name it. And the pirates too, they also bring it back to life too, but different their own stories too. But they wanted to bring back their own lessons and they're inspired by. But it's pretty cool they wanted to do it. So yeah, that one I really blame the '60s into the Onion Dream series because if you see that, I really use some tools, but it's all real. There's some of them is not really, some of them is full, but voice edited. It's like a voice effects too. I literally put a voice effects because I wanted to use something a little bit different. But anywho, um, yeah, like I said, if you guys want to check this project out, please do. I recommend you guys to check it out. Encourage you guys to watch my second part, and then I will do this for like second, but not by short one. Just a short one because it's going to be use it to be based on this to White Lesson. Then I'm going to be using for part two for the flashback, and then if it hits, we might do another one. If it really hits pretty hard of White Lesson, because I'm adding up with two scripts of the crossover of the story too. So yeah, go check it out. And I might as well watch it again after the podcast is over. Yeah, because I do love listening to it so many times. And I think it just, kind of clear. I had to do a review and I'm pretty late on about this. So yeah, I think this is it for this podcast. For this week podcast, guys. I wish we had other news coming up pretty soon, especially you guys who are very excited for the homecoming. Not on the homecoming, but the Spider-Man No Way Home. I had to check out what day. It's gonna be coming up pretty soon. I forgot what day. I probably need to check it out. And yeah, I'm very excited about it. Not only for Spider-Man Home, and I think it's gonna be heard a lot of people. It's gonna be big. Why is the competition? Um, but again, I'm into both Marvel and DC. But mostly I'm into Power Rangers. And that's my secret heroes for one of these days. Nice. Oh, that's sweet. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Let's get to a really shout out to you guys. So, yeah, let's get there. Really shout out to you guys. Shout out to Freddie Conquan Classroom and Hera Du Bois here, release, man. Shout out to these guys. Go subscribe to you. And also shout out to anybody. Shout out to the fan club. Once again. And also shout out to Zini's Films Media for releasing of this. I do enjoy that. And I think it's pretty cool for your dark material. And it does, but it's not like it does based on Disney era's Power Rangers that it really reminds you of a little bit. It does remind you of Disney era Power Rangers. They did take some elements to it from each series because it's like a dark mature one and it's dark. A lot of serious to it. It almost reminds you to it. But Disney era did it better back then. But we will talk about it for next one. If we hear some news from upcoming, sometimes it will be both, sometimes it will be one of these days or the Punkers, but mostly all. But if you guys are biggest fan of the Body Heroes, please subscribe to me. Subscribe to one of my friends. The reason why you guys are the greatest is because you support my year's content in our community. And yeah, go watch our podcast for season 1 through season 5 from the past 3 years. If you put a comments to anything, you can comment anything. If you comments for your mind, you can comment anything. So yeah, subscribe to and subscribe to the Mighty Heroes. So yeah, and before we go, for my morphin on, I mean, you know, wait, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I think somebody's in here. And before we even leave, man, I think another person want to answer the question just yet before, because I really need to start watching my favorite show again a lot of times too. Because I'm really gonna go and see my Return of Part 2 and start reviewing it pretty soon. To see if somebody wants what's my phases just run it. I'm an opponent just in case or power up. My goodness. My goodness, I know it's been a very, very long time since the last time. But I'm very excited for everything. I forgot he was on this movie too. I'll forget. But he still looks young. That's what I will have to say in the reason the moment. because I can't really tell for anyone's part. So yeah, he was in one of these few movies that I seen when I was little. I'm sorry, I was fucking on certain movies. He was on this one, man, Blade, and this one, and some of them I watched as a kid. The actor who voiced Batman, rest in peace. Yeah, kind of crazy. But yeah, we'll skip it about a couple more minutes before we start in. Once again, I know we're gonna take two. I guess you want to set out everybody and see who's going there, what's not. Ooh. So yeah, shout out to everybody. By the way, the reason why you guys are the greatest is one of my ears coming in. But yeah, what's in the song? And before, like I said, once and go. Yeah, I know I gotta use, but yeah, what's in this song? So I can. But yeah, we're gonna start in this song. Oh man, I'm taking on my book. Let's power up and power up. So you guys want to know. I will try to come up with this word because it really confused a lot of people. So anywho, and before we go, 2, 3, Smurfing time! Dino Beast! Tyrannosaurus! Also Tyrannosaurus, by the way. Tiger Freak! Green Ranger!
Rev up your morphers, it's time to ignite. Strapping heroes.
Yeah, reason why we also does that, and the reason why we always inspired by it because we support My Heroes content in our community, and we like to inspired by one and only the legend. All times for this one, Jason David Flanks, and you never forget about him, because he's also the legend. So yeah, shout out to him. The reason why and also shout out to him and shout out to Lesson. We inspired by him, inspired by Stan Lee, who are the creators of Marbles. They care about the fans and what inspired by them. With both him and Jason Frank Winks, the last CG of Hasbro, Brian Glonigan, and also Walt is making dreams coming true. Walt Disney, Walt Disney Jr., and also the one who also the creator of the Cartoon Network and purchase of MGM, Tad Turner. Rest in peace to the rest of you guys, but the legacy will always be continued. The reason why you guys are the greatest because you support My Heroes country and our community. So yeah, we'll give it an update and news if we hear something. If you guys, if I check it out, let me know in the comments. You guys know. And in case you guys are in for this end, and this is it for this week episode. The next weekend will be coming out on 31st episode on season 5. And also, this is your host, Jamal Wallace. And once again, if you guys using in so this is your host, Jamal Wallace. Power Ranger, they call me Shamer Power Ranger here. So yeah, if you guys are a huge fan of that, please subscribe to me and the Money Girls members over there. Check them out, and I'll catch you guys later on. And just remember, be strong, believe yourself, and prepare for battle. And I'll catch you guys next episode.